highly intuitive, conscience congruent state of existence. This is what we're supposed to be after. This is where we're most powerful. Now, you're snubbing your nose at the universe by ever even being depressed, ever even being anxious. Those two states are the opposite of gratitude. Gratitude exists in flow state, perpetual flow state. Listen, motherfuckers, listen. I've been in way worse positions than you, way worse than what you're going through. But it doesn't mean my pain was greater. It doesn't mean it was greater. When you want to die, you want to fucking die. The fact is this can always be cured with the one high humans are supposed to fucking partake in. Exercise. Go for it. The second you turn negative, the second you enter a depressed state, the second you enter an anxious state, you must turn to physical exercise. Depression is when you're dwelling on the past, so you have no power over that. You're not grateful. You're not living in your optimal state of existence, which is inner peace and contentment. And anxiety is simply an uptake of blood glucose followed by an adrenaline increase. Literally, you're in fight or flight response. That's all it is. Fight, but fight a good fight. Fight in a manner that fucking pushes you forward, that progresses you. Go fucking work out. The secret to staying in perpetual flow state is jumping from win to win. So you have to structure an intensely detailed daily program where you're jumping from win to win. Even after my morning process, then I go into business. If I stay in business mode too long, I'm trying to push forward too quick and I get into a losing mindset. I'm trying to push forward too fast and it's not happening. When you squeeze something too hard with both hands, that motherfucker shoots out your hands. This is what's going on at that time. So what I do is I just go to a win that I can for sure win at when I get in that losing mindset. Flip that mindset. It's literally this simple. Family, fitness, finance, and achieving flow state in every one of these three endeavors throughout your day. It can also be looked at as mind, body, soul. This is how we do it, achieving flow state in tasks that put us in these modes. Anything other than flow state is a depressed state or an anxious state. And we're ungrateful at that point. We're not operating from our highest capacity that the universe wants us to operate at, pure inner peace. The craziest thing is everyone's just making it too complicated. It's this fucking easy. Early wake up, mandatory reading 15 to 30 minutes of something that inspires your hopes, gives you a positive frame of mind, into a workout, and then eating in a macro-specific way throughout the day so you're not fucking overindulging. It's that easy. Once you've mastered these 4 steps, then you fucking add to it. You don't fucking sit here and make the craziest day on paper before you've just gone through these simple daily steps that are basic human needs. When you overeat, you step out of flow state, you step into regret mode because your body's trying to protect you. It's trying to say, Jesus, dude, you're going to fucking kill yourself in this manner. That's why the regret ensues. It's a guideline. The biggest fucking problem isn't people not achieving their goals. The biggest problem is people having low-ass level, bitch-ass goals and fully achieving them. They're just not honest with what they really want. Because if they're honest and they say, you know what? I don't ever want to have a money problem again. I don't ever want to have a piece of fat on me again. I want to be ripped. I want to be rich. I want the life of my dreams. Well, guess what? If they say that out loud, they're going to have to get to fucking work, and they're too big of fucking pussies. Be fucking honest. What do you admire? What do you admire? Now it's your job to become that. Become that. Anyone who isn't becoming, working tirelessly to become everything they admire is a lazy bitch who's just in their way, and that's it. It's way harder to not be who you admire than to fucking just work to be it. When you're working to be him, when you're working to be that person you admire in every way, you're him right then. You're him right then. When you're going through the steps, You are the path, motherfucker. When are you gonna get this? I got way past my original result. I still only look forward to this, motherfucker. The creation of the man. So back full circle, full circle. After all this, the only thing you're truly after is achieving that flow state. Living in that state of inner peace where you're not knowing time as it passes by. That's where your power's at. That's where you're most productive. That's where everything gets done. Most flawed perspective, biggest waste of energy. Stop calling it work. Stop calling it work. Some of us are in love with the process. We're different.
Joining us now with reaction, author of the upcoming book, Liberal Privilege, Donald Trump Jr. Congrats on your first #1 bestseller. You know, I'm watching this. Thank you, Sean. Donald Trump Jr., 1,800 questions versus 34. 1,803, if I'm going to be exact, based on my count. I might be a little off, and the mob, boy, they'd jump all over me if I didn't have the exact number. And I didn't include Cardi B's hard-hitting interview. He doesn't talk. They hide him. He's like